Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to another Thursday with Chooks Prime Limited. Today we're going to be talking about how to spot high quality ginger before you buy. My name is Damlola Adebayo. So let's dive in. So first things first, we're going to be talking about the color, what to look for, and we'll be talking about the two types of ginger, which is a fresh and a dry ginger. So for a fresh ginger, the first thing you want to look at is the color. A fresh ginger has a light brown, has thin skin and a yellowish interior. So these are things that you should notice. If you want a fresh ginger, probably you want to use it for your ginger juice or you want to mix it with your lemon. The first thing you should look out for is your a light brown, thin skin, and yellowish interior. For the dry ginger, a dry ginger is a bit pale tan, is darker than a fresh ginger due to it's been sun dried or any other method that is being used to dry up the ginger. So, what are the things that you should avoid when you're looking to get a ginger? Avoid discoloration, avoid mold or grainy spots. So, if what you're buying has another color or is beginning to like you're seeing dark molds all around it, you're seeing greenish spots inside the ginger, or you're seeing green outside of it, you're seeing light brown and then you're seeing green together, or you're seeing a darker kind of brown and you see a green color around it, you should know that is not a good ginger and that is not a good buy for you. So proceeding, we're going to be talking about the aroma. So for a fresh ginger has the strong and spicy smell. I would like to refer to it as sharp because when you break a ginger in less than a second, the scent is everywhere. And we can all agree that one thing that makes ginger has to be the smell. So a fresh ginger has this lemon spicy smell. It smells fresh. You can perceive it in like as quick as possible. A fresh ginger smells fresh, has this pungent, fresh, and lemon spicy aroma that you can detect in less than a second. So when a ginger smells weak or it smells musty, just know that it's either that ginger is bad or is improperly stored. So always notice a fresh ginger smells fresh. It has this sharp smell immediately, and when it smells musty or weak, just know that that ginger is bad or it's not properly stored. So moving on, we're going to be talking about the fiber content, fine and coarse. So a good ginger has low to moderate fiber and it breaks cleanly, leaving it with 0 to little strings on it. So you might want to when you go to the market or probably you buy in bulk, when you break a ginger, it easily break. Like there's no need for you to be looking for objects around you to try to like cut it off, or you're trying to look for knife for you to like just get through the ginger. No, a good ginger it has a moderate moisture and then it breaks easily, leaving you with no stress. Then for ginger that are overly fibrous, these ones are always they're tough. They're tough to process and they're also tough to cook with because the whole the whole stress of you having to like break through the ginger, having to process it is like a rough and tough process. So always know that a ginger that breaks easily has a very good moisture, and that is what you should go with. Then moving on, we're going to be talking about the moisture. So, fresh ginger has a firm moisture and it is not soggy. when you hold it in your hand, it has like, you can feel it in your hand that all the moisture and all the contents are still intact. It's not soggy, it's not soft. You can feel the firmness from it just by a grip. Then for a dry ginger should snap and not bend. So in cases where you're trying to like try out ginger and you want to try whether or not is a good ginger, for dry ginger, a dry ginger will snap back immediately. It won't bend to that position, that it won't remain in that bent position that you kept it. Is going to snap back. So you avoid the one with residual moisture that will lead to mold. So always be careful when you're, even if you're going for dry ginger, be careful of the moisture content that you're going for. It will snap back and not still remain in the bent position as you folded it. Then we're going to be talking about shape and sizes. When we go to the market to get ginger, there are special shapes of ginger that we see, and then we're like, oh, probably this ginger was poorly harvested or it wasn't planted the right way. So these shapes that I'm talking about, these are shapes of ginger that have like 5 fingers. Yeah, you might have seen gingers like that. There are some that are looking like 5 fingers. So this ginger that are looking like 5 fingers, that are looking like fingers, that are looking like cactus tree. These ginger are the gingers with high quality. So when you look at a plump ginger, when you see a nutty ginger and also uniform fingers ginger, always note that these are gingers with high quality. Those are the kind of gingers you should go for. So next time when you come across gingers like that, you're going to know that you're going for higher quality of gingers. Then we're going to talk about the storage clues. So funny thing is, ginger has the shelf life of 12 months. Yeah, when ginger is properly stored, it can stay and maintain its moisture and value for up to 12 months if properly stored. So you don't want to keep ginger where there is too much heat or where there is too much air, because when you put a ginger where there is too much heat and where there's too much air, it causes ginger to lose its value. So when a ginger is improperly stored, you tend to lose stuff like the aroma that comes with it. You lose the value. It becomes moldy. Yeah, because when you keep something in a particular space for so long, when there is heat and everything, it becomes so bad. Start bringing out like greeny stuff. It becomes infected, yeah, to the point that you can no longer use it and it becomes soggy. So if you're looking to use the ginger for a very long time, you need to properly store your ginger and make sure like you keep them in a space that are very, very okay, and where there will not be too much hair entering it and too much heat like touching your ginger. So the last on the list that I'm going to leave you with, these are like, this is going to be like a take home, is a summary of everything that has been discussed. So the first on our list, we have the color. When you're going for a ginger, especially if you want a fresh ginger, be sure to go for a light brown ginger with thin skin and yellow interior. Don't forget the yellow interior and the light brown is very important. So the second thing is the aroma. The aroma is always sharp, is strong, is spicy. That's how you tell what makes a ginger is the spiciness that comes from the scent. Then the fiber breaks cleanly. It breaks cleanly and it's not too stringy. So there's 0 to low strings when you break a ginger with great moisture. Then when we're talking about the moisture, a good ginger is firm. is firm, and when you're going for a dry one, it's not too firm and it's not too dry, sorry, and not too wet. A good ginger will always be firm and not soggy, it's not soft. Then your appearance, always look out for plump, nutty and uniform fingers, because those are the best gingers. They are the gingers with high quality. Take note of this. Then lastly, our storage. Always ensure to store your ginger properly, and make sure you don't keep it in a place that is going to get affected by too much heat or too much hair like coming to that spot where it's stored. So that'll be all for today, guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on all our social media. You can follow us on Instagram at Chooks Prime Organics, at X at Chooks Prime, TikTok at Chooks Prime underscore limited, on YouTube at Chooks Prime, and on LinkedIn at Chooks Prime. You can also send us a WhatsApp message for inquiries or purchase at +2349131573928. You can also send us an email too for your inquiries at chooksprimelimited@gmail.com. You can also take your time to check our website for more of our products and more of our product details at www.chooksprimeorganics.com. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week, Thursday.